Triple threat, first to 24. Breeze or trees. Everything else,
I'll be honest with you.
Oh no!
I certainly haven't exactly been on fire today.
What's wrong with the miss?
Fuck.
Successful shot in Chicago. Say that backwards.
Wait, are you doing a Colin Quinn impression?
Oh man.
Oh, you're a bar gym guy.
You got it.
AbortionGuyService.com. I like that. Like
¡Qué locura!
It's not bad. You like the character? Yeah.
No, listen, I don't play by the rules. I've never done that. I'm a creative. But for this instance, just do what I'm telling you to do. Hello, train, as it passes by and all the passengers.
How in, wait, what the fuck just happened?
I've never hated Jimmy Fallon. The great child of James Stewart, guy. I fucking hate you. I wish you did. Right up to your face.
That nigga's crazy.
Yeah,
That nigga's crazy.
The margin guy was good.
Yeah, because he barged in.
You go outside the studio, and when you have a new character, you raise your hand, and then we'll. Oh no, we'll just come in with your character.
It's the 7, goddamn.
Oh fuck. Okay, go outside with Colin, and oh no, Colin.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah, look who the fuck I got.
Qualifies. My name's Bobby Garcia, aka Cool Bob Love, and if you don't play right, I will sub for you.
Two fucking Elgantes.
I'll take some fucking bets right
Yeah, and the underdogs of the NBA.
What we're about to do right now is go back, way back.
All right,
back
so
at the top.
yeah, it's gotta be
Old
something.
school first and second. 1 point for any and all baskets.
I gotta get away. Wow. Now walk up and I'm like, all right, I want to know what your character. Like your character do his whole work on. Like you get about the one guy character. The voice. What's the voice? You know, I'm like, all right, just walk in. Margin guy. They have a voice. You know, perfect. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. What he said. Colin is having a tough time telling this character. Yeah, let the class on the score. I've given him a lot of direction. But I guess Colin's hard to understand too. Yeah, well, you the Momo end up working with Joe. Yeah.
What do you have to eat to be able to do
Again, you said Joe, and I was thinking Coke. Yeah, exactly. All right, back in Spain enough, Joe. All right, so let's get back into it here. So, Colin, the Carolines, you got fucking Greece at Bananas County Club. It has fights Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Yes, that was a nice one, yo.
After the 2 nights after Thanksgiving, everybody wants to know. That's the night after Thanksgiving? That's chicken. That's the night before Thanksgiving.
Business.
Yes, I know. That's the Chinese restaurant. Yeah. Oh, and we did inviting Bobo and how does this work? I don't know how you set up your entire group. Bobo! Dinner.
Shane, that's yo. Come on, let me make that club. I love it, yo.
For a little Cracker Jack box with it. Oh, that's treats.
Oh, fuck.
Into a 4-hour trip. No, you're the pedestrian. You're not the driver. You're complaining now that it's taking 4 hours to drive somewhere. Oh,
Philadelphia. This basket wins you for skins.
If If you don't follow that, your face will turn red. That's what it's doing. Oh, yeah.
Next basket wins it.
Oh, boy. I like that.
Pass. Everybody likes a pass.
Who are you looking at? Yeah, you're turning your head looking at Chuck.
I like seeing the guy right now. Skills wins the game.
You're a pedestrian.
Yeah. Probably talk to you first, probably said,
Why would
You got the W.
turn your head to the
Moving
left
on
at a
to the
90-degree angle
quarterfinals.
and yell at somebody? When you're a pedestrian, you could just turn your body.
But it's that turn of the, when they're turning on the green light.
Yeah, but he can turn his body.
I don't know what his sit down thinking, man.
I know, he's driving up to fucking Suffolk
I know I
County.
messed up the rule. I thought
That's a long walk, by the way.
I thought you said mad at pedestrian.
Manhattan, no, you're mad at the driver.
All right. Oh, you should be mad.
Okay, take a deep breath and get into character of pedestrian and the driver. Here it is. You're stepping off the crosswalk, right? Yeah. And a driver comes up and he wants to make a turn, and he cuts right into
Fast.
New
you and
school.
almost hits you with his SUV nerve.
Those.
Don't you know you'd have to? No, I turn on red. I can't believe
No. Hey, dummy. I have a green light. You have a go.
Harlem, stand up. You
The boss versus the fucking rejects.
No weak sauce, no weak barbecue sauce, no weak nothing out here. Don't even eat ketchup.
There's no continuity to this thing. Oh, well, you almost get hit by a car.
Dos.
Yeah.
One.
Yes. But I didn't run on the red light.
Oh yeah, not the old school, not the true school, but the new school. Today's game is first to 21. 2s and 3s official.
exactly. You're right.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow for sure.
Why would you have a breathalyzer if the angry pedestrian guy?
They got
I'm just saying hypothetically.
Come on, guy. Come on, nigga. Come on.
cook, yo.
Anthony,
Why would you?
figure this out. It all say who you are, Jimmy. We have to guess your character. Right. Just remember that, Bobo. Don't come in and say, I'm this guy. Yeah. Now it's Jimmy. I was hoping for better character. Get in here. Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Bobo's coming back in. Bobo. Is he not coming in, guy? Oh, no, shut up. Don't say who you are. Go ahead.
You are passing into the future, man. I love it.
I got somebody. That's the worst interpretation. He's supposed to come in and tell me what the stuff is.
You fucking crazy.
Are you kidding? I'm like, you're a gay guy. Just hit on everybody. Tell them you want to suck his cock. Why did you say something on a microphone? No, this is OP. Yeah,
Yeah, LeBron's supposed to be able to do that.
He's happy right now.
I didn't get it at all. No, it's horrendous. All right, Chris out there coaching young Bobo into a huge character. So when he comes in, you'll hear Bobo as
Hey, Carol, take it away.
Just play along at home. Try to guess. Yeah. What character Bobo is portraying? True sport.
Take that.
Yeah. This has to over-explain. Look at this. Really? You think? It's like, it should just be like you're this guy, and then he's got to think about the material himself. But he just likes having an audience. That's good. Yeah.
Come on now. Parks and Rep might have to fix that.
Bobo's going to be his next Super Bowl. Right, here we go. He's walking back.
Clean up.
Getting on right. All right, here's a brand new character. We don't know who it is. Let's see.
Next basket wins it for Skins. Come on, man. You didn't do enough push-ups this morning. Get out of here.
safe?
No, it's over, nigga. I can only work like a
Good shot for the WIN.
Oh my God! What happened? What happened? Congratulations! I get emails.
Don't get nervous. The stakes is higher. Semifinals is up next.
Don't afraid of me. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I know it. Don't afraid of me. I get mail address to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I got it.
Yo,
Robinson does not live there. That's not his address.
Oh, really? We thought it was.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You should obviously know what address that is.
Yours too. Way to go, Chris. He should have said it rhymes with Papak Farmer. You fucking asshole. He just said 16.
Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, where is that?
All right, everybody, we had the semi-finals at Venice. Heating up, building up, doing push-ups and ready to get pumped. Let's go.
Yeah.
okay.
Here we Speed round, first and left, ones and twos, 10-second shot clock, no stamina drain on the brain.
That's my guess. Yeah, for Barack Obama. I am Barack Obama.
Yes, it's pretty good.
No, I
Can you smell gas? Clearly not.
No, I'm saying I don't. What? No, I don't. Why? I don't. Complaining that I want complaining about and then you see how he's making sense.
Come on.
Bottom of the net. Come on now.
I don't want. I'm not lying. See, he's trying to do his voice now.
Don't even try it.
I like it. All right, Bobo. Okay,
What a way to start the day. Hey.
Try to pick up one of your own. Oh, wow. Don't be barging guy again, though. Brother Weed's outside the studio. Where's the weed? Oh, yes. I saw him. Barging out. I like barging. You like Brother Weed's? That's been a Brother Weed's. Is he, show? Oh, no. Any ducty? What do you say? There he is. Are you intimidated? There he is. He just got into the Radio Hall of Fame last night. You know Patrice O'Neal? Yeah.
Rips it.
You know Colin Quinn?
Come on.
Right now, remember John wants to be one of the whipping. Reminds me of. Okay, yeah. The comedy festival.
Learning the game.
No, I don't remember. Which one? This is good. We were just getting interested about this stuff, I guess. Obama, yeah, Bobo was trying to be Obama. I went to dinner with these last night. It's very
Putting out the forks and the plates for
the Obama
everybody
man,
to
right?
eat.
Get the fuck out of there.
The deal is, see, of course, I've lost a lot of faith in Obama. I'm a liberal and I campaign for Obama. I would fight for Obama, but what I told people before the election conservatives, you know, cheap baggers, 9-12 morons that might be in the room right now, I don't even know. These kind of people, I would fight to the end. Even though Barack Obama isn't delivering to the liberals. The truth of the matter is Barack Obama is neither a liberal. So,
Get the fuck out of here.
Fight against Barack Obama to think all these ridiculous things that he isn't, like a liberal and socialist. Those are words.
Shut that shit fucking off.
Oh, man. Look, he took the L in the semifinals. Boom.
Socialist.
Maybe to try again. I don't know.
Why be lucky to be socialist, then? Well, first of all, you don't have to worry about it because I'm pretty sure you got deep pockets. Exactly, but let me tell you something. Capitalism gives me the opportunity to do that. Why should I help bring people up as Obama? Well, first of all, that wouldn't be not a brotherly or a Jesus type thing to do. No, you're taking that out of it. But no, I already am, by the way, because I'm taxed up the fucking ass. Well, I forgot where I was. I don't get to Tupac radio. We're not taxed as much as when
was a one-time 90% tax on rich people. It's a very, very not that long ago.
There's also black and white drinking fountains. So
Exactly. The good old days. I like that.
The good old days.
Change about the black and white drinking fountains. Liberals, my brother. Liberals were on the right side of every single argument.
word is a great word to use.
Well, when did it change? When did it change?
Both parties have changed over the years, you know, but I think it changed somewhere in the 70s, 80s. Liberal became something more than just social causes. It became this intrusion into America's life, too much government, and it's left us, I don't know.
But when they became the language police, when they became language police, labels take the humanity out of it. Liberals aren't what they liberals are. Everyone gets in the zone. Used to be just like do the right thing. That's why political models that. And here's where I was upset about this whole thing is that I want to see the right that. No, I want to see the white people. My thing it's easy to be gay, meaning back in the day, a gay guy. But like, I'm about the other reasons.
The water's boiling. Time to put the clean cabbage up in there.
I can tell before tattoos. Before big tat, there's a little flower on my ankle and shit. So what I'm saying is, I would have loved to meet the white people and have a historical base of white people.
Ooh, don't even try it.
Don't tell me. Because before it was cool to fucking be like helping to be a good white person. So what I'm saying is before it was achieved, and now being a liberal is easy, being a conservative is easy. You know the fucking rules of what it is. It's all corny. It's all fucking corny. It's not legitimate.
I think when you were that white person that was marching with blacks and so much, then you were making a statement. Now it's like there's a bunch of followers who and they can't even see who the leader is.
Fucking 95-year-old guy. I'm just saying, when it was dangerous to be that way. I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on now, grab on.
I run into all the time. You just gotta switch it over.
In the zone is where you want to be.
When I argue strictly to service. Fuck the parties. I want to know about Democrat and Republican. People bring up this rap about if the Democrats were the white man a bunch of years ago, and it did switch over. I ain't talking about anything. Liberals are the people that got everything that we have now. That think it's good. It's a Medicare, Social Security, blacks and whites being.
Hey, yo, 1 minute left, man.
That's all liberal causes. And the people
People
that fought against Democrats are conservatives. You're dreadbacks and these cocksuckers.
Come on now, Victor. Where's the Yama? Give him some of that swizzle.
Barack Obama painted up like Hitler in the Joker. Fucking ass.
Okay.
You know
Yes, that was a nice one, yo.
First one's painted like that for 2 seconds. They didn't have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people in Washington.
You want them to do you like that?
Radio assholes. And it's where I'm getting from. 100%. These people didn't show up on their own. They were pushed.
Hey, yo, 30 seconds left.
You know what I'm hearing?
It was so accepted to stand out joyfully. And believe me,
Shane, that's yo, come on, let me make that clip. I love it, yo. Oh, Webby's so beautiful, man.
Higher rated than any of those.
What a game.
You want to control the ratings? You know, switching all over Google TV, ABC, CBS, NBC.
Oh, get the fuck out of there. Late as hell.
Can't deny that the media. I'm not the
Motherfucker.
that just hug this white man in the face. No, I don't even this shit.
Oh, man, better luck next time. You took the L. It's all good. You do not advance to the quarterfinals.
That's it.
When did you post it? Well, it's probably in the paper.
It's not in the paper. It might have been for one day. No, it might have been
I gotta know in the fucking fucking dog to get a fucking shot.
You cannot deny that the liberal, the media is overwhelmingly liberal and overwhelmingly
The truth. Why do you think it is? There's a meeting? So
I'll tell you what. No, it's an unspoken thing. It's an unspoken thing. It is white elitism. It is white elitism who don't want to deal with the fact that blacks are angry with white people because it somehow makes them feel guilty. That's exactly what it is. Not doing it.
Really?
yes, the local media is worried about the black folks are fixing up who want to.
They're the same ones that are fucking. They're the same ones. They're the same ones that are afraid when a black people in a commercial. They're the same ones that are afraid to say the word black because they're afraid when they say it. They're not afraid they feel about it is going to come out. They're not afraid. Of course they are. Of course they are. Why would anybody? Why would the people who run the world be afraid of what they are? They're afraid of acknowledging. They don't want to deny what they are. People don't want to admit that they're fucking living a white privileged life. They don't want to acknowledge that. So they've lost them. They're not afraid of being hurt, but they're afraid of the honest admission, like, yeah.
So I want a give talk.
They want to just fucking gloss it over and pretend that's
So can I ask you what is the catalyst for the anger with Obama? Is it racial?
Being on my side?
No.
Why do I think teenagers don't like Obama? Why? Connect? Well, I don't want to get into this one here. There's no doubt about it. Like thanks, Rob. By the way, if anybody wants to know how this guy comes, it's from this fucking guy. I'm talking about this guy. They were talking about this stuff that was they don't know half of this bullcrap. What they know. Yeah. That's the problem right there. Fuck the trans. No, I did it. Yes, you did. It was dark though. I was drunk. I didn't know. What the fuck are you talking about? You fucked up the transmission. Oh. Hey, what are you doing? No. Now, what were you talking about? Now, you tell ass back here, man. Yeah. That's the problem right there. Yeah. Fuck the train. No, I did it. Yes, you did. It was dark though. I was drunk. I didn't know. What the fuck are you talking about? You fucked up the transmission. Oh. What are you doing? No.
This is where you hone your skills, yo, to shoot around.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. Yes, you did.
Spring Garden, new
It was dark though. I was drunk.
In the dark, no. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why, though.
Welcome to my former hometown of Philadelphia,
Let me tell you why, though.
Stop real quick. Give me a second. We're on wonderful.
They target the speech they don't agree with. They don't target other speeches they do agree with. They don't target people who ideologically they agree with. So basically, they become
Oh yeah, not the old school, not the true school, but the new school. Today's game is first and 21, 2s and 3s official.
You're allowed to go. No. Right.
To the fullest.
How can you get mad at Glenn Beck if he can get 50,000 people to go through dumb shit?
Go for the cookies.
And let's say Denise Garoppolo, if she wants to get 50,000 people to go through dumb shit, yeah, it's the 50,000 people fault. Obama, they're fucking stupid for doing what the fuck they're told to do.
Oh, he does it all.
All the conservative radio in the world did not prevent Barack Obama from winning the election. What do you think about that? I'm sure you got an idea. I'll bet you got an idea. Electronic voting machine. More Americans voted for him than McCain. That's what it was. People wanted to change Obama to win. I wanted the younger guy. No, of course not. I just sit here and talk. I wanted.
But all of a sudden, there's a Republican governor in what's been a Democratic state forever.
You in it, B. You in it. Get with it. Get in your rhythm.
Hold on, fellas. Jesus Christ. You want to look back to history? Whenever a new administration comes in, a whole bunch of states flip over. It happens all the time.
I'm not complaining.
that and the right-wing talkers
Steph
are all
with
right.
the ball.
It's a husband to win in New York 23, and all of a sudden that doesn't mean anything. When the Democrats, David has to so there you go.
Oh, come on, man. It's the same time the liberals would be all over that. It was the other way around. That fucking Republican was a Democrat. She was a fucking Democrat.
Well, she was a
And she got
Republican.
thrown out there. Yeah. So
Yo,
some
Black Party
Republicans
ran the
went over
barbecue
there,
chips.
Barack said.
Well, listen, there are liberals.
This is anti-gravity.
And right and far right.
Liberal, yeah, she wasn't a moderate. She was a fucking
Republican.
but when the conservatives stepped in, he got fucking the vote was diluted by this woman. She wound up getting the like
Counted again and again and again.
what if the conservatives got over the top?
See, like you talk about arguing the same way.
Joel MD said, "Oh, buddy, bring me some barbecue chips."
Just they've got their own fresh, sarcastic, and now you're doing the same exact thing. It's the arrogant
of the left. You're asking about liberals. I don't hate liberal ideology. If I don't agree with if there was time, I know it's better for
Sir, please taste the ball down.
I understand the
Shot
unwashed
just got
massive
punched.
shit that
Outta
liberals
here.
have become, which makes me sick to my stomach. They're doing the same thing
Soil
the conservatives
with the
for.
block.
I know what they're going to do tough down.
Next basket wins it for skins.
Make fun of. If it was a sacred cow of the right, it was okay. Go to Sean Catholicism, good. And you should be able to. What fucking like Larry David, that little pissed off on the
Next basket wins it for skins.
Never gonna have it. Fucking the phone in New York Times with the show that fucking
This is like jump.
That's what we cheer, and all the conservative people.
Why wouldn't the New York Times?
Oh yeah, time to pump that fist in the air.
Exactly.
Quarterfinals
Why
is
wouldn't the
next.
New York Times show that picture that the Danish cartoonist did? Why wouldn't they show that, but they still showed piss Christ? Why wouldn't any of the New York papers show that? The media completely left it alone. Why? They're afraid because they're afraid of Islam. They're afraid of the violence in Islam, and they won't say it. South Park, one of the only edits they ever did was when they wanted to portray Muhammad, and they said absolutely not. We want it. They very rarely. No, they didn't do it, and they came out and they gave this statement because of recent world events. They won't even name Islam.
So they're more afraid of Islam than they are of right-wing Christian. There you go.
They're afraid by fault of
Us?
Of course, terrified. They shit all over Christianity. They're much more afraid of Islam. Oh, much more afraid. Christians, though.
The players are locked in. The crowd is
Every we
in.
never preached
Win
that
or
Danish
go
cartoon.
home.
Who's the holding the strings that says that they're not allowed to do that? I don't think the editor is a fuck.
Oh, the editor does care.
No, who's the higher that's saying that?
Bless.
Society.
Dos. Uno.
Way of
Vámonos.
life is afraid
Welcome to Good
defending
City.
Islam. Of a guy running on a bar still.
Glory.
Yeah.
More so than defending Christianity or any other religion.
Christianity is space to make fun of compared to the other. Especially compared to Islam.
Retribution is fucking tragic. Well, you guys are the fucking poster child for you don't fuck with Christianity. We didn't say
That's not true at all. We shit all over Islam. We shit all over Christianity. We shit all over the.
I know what I'm saying. No, you're not saying you didn't say it's absolute. I'm saying you're hypocrites. I'm saying that you lost your jobs because Christians band together and got you
No, we didn't. We lost our jobs because the company that sanctioned the contest fucking backed out.
question from.
Absolutely. I don't fault Donahue. I don't fault Al Sharpton either. I don't fault Sharpton and Jesse Jackson for getting misfired. I fault fucking Les Lopez for buckling.
What the fuck, guys?
I fault fucking companies for buckling because they think it's Selma in 1960 and it's going to be a boycott. It's going to hurt us.
It's ultimately, it's what I'm trying to get back to is human. All these labels, it's about being liars. It's about lying. If we didn't lie, then we wouldn't be pointing our finger at this one or that one. The New York Times guy is going by the fact that we all are liars right now. Anthony, to me,
Yo, pat on
look,
the back,
oh,
man. Real talk.
and
You
fucking
took it down the quarterfinals, but it's all good, man. Keep your head up.
back here yawning.
Keep calling her playing hangman.
Anthony and Colin what, bro?
Colin's making his bitch, you know. That's right. I'm saying at the end of the day, I'm giving Colin you credit because at least we can have racial conversations. Everybody thinks just because you talk race that you're racist. People could just be racial and get it out, just so not as led around by these discussions about who's doing what and who's afraid. Why the fuck would it's the Rush Limbaugh thing? You can't buy a fucking football team. The motherfucker that owns the Pittsburgh Steelers never owned a slave. So Rush Limbaugh is the racist, but these old white dudes that own football teams aren't fucking the Dallas Cowboys motherfuckers. Yeah, right. Texas oil barons. That you love black people. I'm just saying. His job is able to own a fucking baseball stadium. That's what I was. A fucking slave to the fact that you want to tell me who the villains are and this and that. Let's have real conversations. We're having one right now. Fucking Rush Limbaugh's the villain.
Shop. Let's see what's up.
You're gonna tell me these other ones? What Rush Limbaugh's gonna get in the
Let's check out the
go,
profile.
I'm gonna try to win a game with all white players. Like, get the fuck out of here. He's racist as anybody else who I can't prove it. It's true. Fuck out of here. It's true. White people are stereotyping black people and they're racist. Let me let you look on Maury right now.
Let me just get one on there. The reason people are afraid of Islam, I would be too. I'm saying that there's nothing to be afraid of Islam. What bothers me is the fucking phony attacks on other religions, and they won't come out and say, we won't show that cartoon because we're afraid of a suicide bomber coming in, which is the reality. And I wouldn't fault them for that. I'm not saying I'm ballsy. But there were people that quit. I think it was the New York Press and the Village Voice because they wouldn't show that cartoon. It was Voice. It was one of the people. The reporters were quitting because the paper fucking copped out. They would not address Islam honestly, and they won't just say we're afraid of them because they react really violently. They attack right and they shit it all the time, and they should.
Yeah. But let me just say one last thing about this liberal conservative shit. And I know I ain't sinking crap in with you dudes. Here's the deal, bro. You know, since Barack Obama has been the president and before in history, there are radio stations. I'll just use Rush Limbaugh's for instance. Rush Limbaugh has a show. He did it with Bill Clinton. That's how he became famous, Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh has 3 hours a day, every single day, in his location. It's a break down Barack Obama. See, that's what the show is.
The show is.
I get his emails every day, Jim. I'll get his emails every single day. I'll show him to you.
Oh, yeah, for many people, it's the holy grail of courts. Rucker Park. It's time for qualifiers.
Well, if they get it, we should have it. They don't want the fairness doctrine anywhere else. They don't want it in sports. They don't want it anywhere else. But they want it to talk radio when people are expressing opinions because people didn't want to hire liberal talkers. Well, how can we get in there? Oh, let's make it a government mandated thing. It's bullshit.
Pick up first and 15, ones and twos. I like that.
And it should have. When I was on the radio, she had a 2 guys.
Another rebound in stat sheet.
You talked about one side, you haven't talked about the other side, which in all honesty, you'll make for a smart topics. But in the meantime, you got a bunch of radio shows that dedicate their shows to bringing down your press. That never ever happened in the day.
They're all getting to do the fairness doctrine. They're doing like that. It's all that racist radio. Rush probably wanted Obama. And this is how dumb the Democrats are.
I hear
Ooh, you made a shot at the Mecca. Congratulations.
And he dressed fucking Rush by name, like the Republican Party. They're just talkers. He was harsher with Rush Limbaugh than he was with Ahmadinejad.
Who's playing among the red? Everything good.
some people believe that diplomacy might be a good thing. I know you guys don't on the right. You rather bomb every Muslim.
Not true, bullshit. Not true at all. I won't diplomacy.
We're going to do some bicep curls because this bucket is heavy right
His
now.
hand out to a guy who said that he wants Israel wiped off the face of the map. And Israel, if we don't do something,
Swish status.
Can I say something about the Muslim community in this country? There's some styling motherfuckers. See, here's the thing about other groups. That black people will, every group has the other group in it that will say, you're not associated with that motherfucker.
Yes.
Now,
We want more points for that, but it's only worth one.
it's harder to be that racist.
Come on.
Good job.
With the community, like fucking Puerto Ricans live with New York.
not like
If start running around bombing malls and doing all that piece of shit they do in England and Israel, bad things are gonna happen. So if they can differentiate between the ones that we go,
Bro.
And ages had to do. If black people stop flying planes and shit, most likely it'll be those black people and not, here we go with this shit here. That's the word. But Islam is very peaceful. It's a very peaceful religion.
They made him look like a b-boy in 1973.
You just said you don't see the Muslim coming out speaking against, correct? Didn't you say that? Well, in terms of saying, but on the streets too, brother,
Bitch.
you ask the Muslim, what is it? You know, it's the thing that TV.
Yo, took that shit. Hey, what the
Here's what I want to say. Just yesterday on MSNBC, they had a Muslim broad, some professor at some big school here in this country, that was up screaming against the Muslims. And she's a deep Muslim studier and knows the religion and all this. And she wants one to come out. But she was up there for 15 minutes as a Muslim, denouncing the Muslims and the violent Muslims and the extremists. Muslim extremists. Because a lot of people in this country, and I'm not going to say no, but look at the point, look at the point. You know, it's a great point. You're just making one of them out. But she is. But he didn't think she is.